Hello, my fellow YouTubers. Here is my response, my answers to your questions that I asked you to leave me. I didn't get many people asking me questions, but I got a lot of questions, a few from each person it seems. I'm going to make this into a two-part video. The first one is going to be the ones who left me the comments, and the other one is going to be for the ones that left me video responses, because I think they should get their own special video. Okay, so I guess we will start off with the ones that gave me the comments. First of all, Dewan P. had a couple of questions, one serious and one, well, not quite so serious. Dewan, you asked, recently Obama said that his grandmother was a typical white person, and you wanted to have me explain to you what I think that is. You said that you don't know and what the fuck is going on. Excuse my language, but seriously, I'm wondering the same thing. I really don't, personally, I don't categorize white person, a black person, such as that, and I guess, you know, that does kind of irritate me. If I was to categorize somebody, it would be into different classes, I guess, not into races. So, yeah, I'm wondering what the hell's going on with that, personally, because how can you stereotype a typical white person? I'm a lot different than my neighbors, so, and they're white, so I don't know. That's just, that's a very, very, very touchy subject, and I think that's ridiculous. I think that's just crazy. His second question is, how is life after divorce? It is very complicated. It's frustrating at times. It's happy at times. I had a great time this last weekend. I had a wonderful time. I went out of town, just on a whim, just very impulsive. Just went out of town to go visit a friend. And that part is amazing. I have never been able to do that before. So that part's pretty cool. But there's times that I sit there and wonder, you know, am I going to be single for the rest of my life? That is so scary. It's very, very scary to me. I feel that, you know, now that I'm in my 30s, is there enough time, basically? And, you know, you see all these old couples, and they always, you know, when they're married for 50 years, of course, they're so proud of it, and they tell you, and a little piece of my heart breaks every time I hear that. Because, yeah, I would have to get, like, married now and live to be really old to be married for that long. But who knows? It could happen. That's just me. I always think it could happen. So who knows? Okay, let's see here. Sean, you left me a question. Well, yeah, actually left me a few, just as everybody else did. What is my biggest dream? My biggest dream would be, and I know this is corny, is to get remarried, be happy, have a house with a white picket fence. I never had that with, you know, my first one. He wasn't responsible, so therefore it was tough with the money. And I'm not saying that I want to be rich. I just want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable, and I want to be happy with somebody. My biggest dream is just to not worry so much anymore, I guess. My worst fear is, let's see here, probably, am I going to be alone for the rest of my life? But if we want to talk about a phobia, which I've talked about before, my biggest phobia is spiders, definitely. So, I mean, there's two different kinds of fears there. And I guess everybody has a few different kinds of fears. So that would be one that I really don't know what my biggest fear would be, because there's a couple of them, but they're just in different categories. Being alone, and if something serious ever happened to my child. But it's something that you can't always sit there and worry about. Is something going to happen? Because if you live life in fear all the time, you're not living life. She also asks, if someone made a movie about your life, which celebrity would you want to cast as you? Who would play your ex? God, that is a tough question because I guess probably for me it would be Drew Barrymore because I love Drew Barrymore. She is so cool. We're about the same age. I've grown up with her, you know, ever since E.T. Grown up with her, and I think she's amazing. Who would play my ex? I can't answer that one. I honestly can't answer that one because I don't want to put any actors down. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not going to go into that. Seriously.